We'll start this morning with some big breaking news, positive news for Arsenal.
Thierry Henry's return to Arsenal has sent waves of excitement across North London and beyond. The club's greatest ever player, the man whose name became synonymous with class, passion, and goals, has stepped back into the Emirates, but this time not as the king of the pitch, rather as Mikel Arteta's right-hand man. In his first words as Arsenal's new assistant coach, Henry spoke with the fire and pride that made him one of football's most respected legends. His message was clear, emotional, and inspiring. Arsenal are coming back to dominate. Standing on the lush Emirates training pitch, Henry took a deep breath and looked around, smiling as he saw the iconic red and white crest everywhere around him. "It feels like I never left," he said softly, his voice full of emotion. "This club runs through my veins. It made me who I am. And now, I'm here not just to help, but to bring back that Arsenal identity, the one that made the world stop and watch us play." The players, both old and new, listened with deep respect. Henry then turned to Mikel Arteta, a man he once shared the dressing room with, and spoke with admiration. "Mikel has done something special," Henry continued. "He's brought belief back to this team. You can see it in the way the players move, the way they fight, the way they carry the badge. I'm here to support him, to add my experience, and to help the players reach the level Arsenal deserves to be, at the very top." As he spoke, there was a visible spark of excitement among the squad, especially the club's newest arrivals, Eberechi, Victor Gyökeres, and Rodrigo. The trio had only recently joined the Gunners in what fans are calling one of the boldest and most ambitious transfer windows in Arsenal's modern history. Henry's influence was already being felt as he walked over to greet them personally after training. "You three represent the new Arsenal," Henry said with a grin. "You have talent, you have hunger, and now you're in a club that lives for football. Make it count." Ease, who brings creativity and flair from midfield, looked inspired as Henry praised his vision and technical ability. Rodrigo, the young Brazilian star with Champions League experience, listened attentively as Henry shared advice about composure in big moments, something Henry mastered in his own playing days. Gyökeres, the powerful forward from Sporting CP, smiled as Henry told him, "Strikers at Arsenal have a legacy to protect, and you're here to write your own chapter." Henry didn't stop there. He also took time to speak directly to the rest of the team: Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, William Saliba, Declan Rice, and the other key figures in the squad. "I look around and I see quality," he said. "I see players who can compete with anyone in the world. But quality alone doesn't win trophies, attitude does. Arsenal isn't just about playing football, it's about representing something bigger than yourself. Every tackle, every pass, every shot, it has to mean something." The energy around London Colney that morning was electric. The cameras caught Henry laughing and joking with players, guiding the attackers during finishing drills, and sharing tactical insights with Arteta and his coaching team. You could see how natural it felt, as though the spirit of the Invincibles had just walked back into the room. Fans online were going wild. Within minutes of Henry's first training session, social media was flooded with clips, quotes, and reactions. "It feels like our soul is back," one fan tweeted. Another wrote, "Henry on the bench beside Arteta, that's the dream combo we've been waiting for." Supporters were quick to point out that with Arteta's tactical mind, Henry's attacking knowledge, and the fresh firepower of Rodrigo, and Gyökeres, Arsenal might finally have all the tools they need to push for both the Premier League and Champions League titles. During a brief interview after training, Henry elaborated on his vision. "This team has potential, world-class potential," he said. But what makes a great team isn't just skill, it's connection. When I played here, we were more than teammates, we were a family. That's what I want to help rebuild. Because when Arsenal plays as one, when everyone believes, no one can stop us. He also reflected on his journey and how much Arsenal means to him personally. You never really leave Arsenal, Henry smiled. Wherever I went, Barcelona, New York, Belgium, the pundit studio, a part of me was always here. Now I get to give back to the club that gave me everything. And trust me, I'm not here for nostalgia. I'm here to win. Henry's presence has clearly lifted everyone around the club. Reports from inside the training camp suggest that the intensity of sessions has already increased. Players are pushing harder, the energy is sharper, and the motivation is sky high. Eze has been described as buzzing in training, Rodrigo as fearless, and Gyökeres as hungry to prove himself. Arteta himself couldn't hide his excitement. Having Thierry here means everything, the Arsenal boss said. He understands the culture, the pressure, and the expectations of this football club. He's not just an icon, he's a teacher. The players listen when he speaks. And I know together, we can take Arsenal where it belongs. As the sun set over the Emirates that day, Henry took one last walk around the pitch. The stadium was empty, but he stood in the center circle, looking at the stands where thousands used to chant his name. For a moment, he just stood still, lost in memories, but ready for the future. It's time, he whispered quietly to himself. Time to bring back the glory days. For Arsenal fans, hearing Thierry Henry say those words means everything. It feels like destiny, the legend returning home to finish what he started, this time from the sidelines, guiding a new generation filled with talent and ambition. With Arteta's tactical brilliance, Henry's leadership, and the addition of Eze, Rodrigo, and Gyökeres, Arsenal are not just rebuilding, they are reawakening. Football is a game of cycles, and Arsenal's new chapter is beginning right where the legend's story once started. The Emirates is alive again, hope is rising, and with Henry's voice echoing through the halls, every player knows this is more than just football. This is Arsenal.